up, twin? I'm gonna start recording with a little bit of background music, to set the tone. But somebody asked me why don't I edit my videos, but that's because I want you guys to have the real, raw, and uncut, just life in general, bro. I feel like whenever you start making money, bro, there's no difference from making that $100 a day to like 1K a day. Unless you're attached to the money aspect of it. That's why oftentimes you hear a lot of entrepreneurs say, don't attach yourself to the money. Because if you attach yourself to the money, your emotions get attached to it, and your emotions is everything with the business, because every day is not going to be going exactly how you want it, bro. It's not going to be going how you want it. It just don't genuinely happen that way. And it hasn't happened that way for nobody. You're going every single day in a direction of abyss. Like, you don't know where you're genuinely going. That's why every entrepreneur I've talked to, they write down their goals and they do every little thing to reach that goal. You genuinely don't know how to get there, but you know the objective, so you do subliminal things to get there, if that makes sense. I just think it's very funny how day by day we think absolutely nothing changed in our life, or like just genuinely, like we think we do the same thing every day, but when you start to change your paradigm, you start to really change your mind, and then you hit the future, like later on in the future, and you look back, and you realize literally everything changed. Everything. Especially if you sat there and you changed your mindset from where you used to be, you'll look back and say everything changed. You will, like, bro, we feel as if nothing changed every day. Stuff changes, bro. Habits pick up, and everything counts as well. So everything you do, it counts. The good and the bad. That's why it's best for you to pick up good habits, because those bad habits will carry on, and it will be a big impact on your life over time, bro. It will be a big impact. That's just like erosion. Whenever water is hitting a rock, it might not look like it's doing damage right then, but I promise you, years and years later, you will look back in erosion book. That's when you see the rock is encaved. And how is the rock encaved, bro? That water hitting that rock every single day for years, trust me, something's going to change. It might not look like nothing's going to change. It's like it's going to go slow. Yes, bro, the process is slow. Nothing good comes quick. I promise. Nothing good comes quick, bro. Because when I was getting that fast money, I felt like I was on top of the world, bro. And it was not good money. It was not. But this slow money that I'm getting, running my business, bro, that's probably the best amount of money that I could have ever received. Because I feel like it was a gift from God for taking time, talking to Him, being in solitude, just like with myself in my personal space, because I've never been comfortable being in my own skin and just not hanging out with nobody, bro. I had to genuinely learn how to do that once, like, my life changed, and he set up my life for me to move away from my hometown. So ever since I moved away, bro, it's just been me and four walls. So imagine that, your thoughts and four walls. A lot of people cannot, bro, they can't even comprehend doing that. So that's why you see a lot of people smoking and drinking every single day to get out of their thoughts. But I feel like the key to success is being within your thoughts and actually knowing yourself for who you are. You have to actually know yourself, brother. I'm telling you, or sister, You have to actually know yourself, you know? And I genuinely did not know myself. I didn't even know the person I was until I hit about 2021, and I was actually broken. Like, before something great happens, it has to be broken. I'm telling you, bro, it has to be broken. It literally have to. For the soil to grow something, bro, it has to be dug up and the seed has to be planted. And it's gonna take seasons for that flower to go. Which is you. You're the flower. You're the plant. You was that little seed that God planted. I'm telling you now, you were that little seed. And as you grow over time through these seasons, you will see, like, you'll just start blooming slowly. But that is the best thing that could happen to you. Sitting there and growing very slow. Listen, people. You don't have time. I'm already 20, bro. I'm 22. Bro, it seemed like within a blink of an eye, bro, I'm 22, man. I'm 22. And a lot of people don't start trying to get their life together until later on, which I don't understand, when now is the time. God does not give you those visions for no reason. Like, bro, I can't even explain how many visions I've had. Like, it bro, it feel like something out of a movie where, like, I zone out and I see myself somewhere. And once I see myself right there, I can't do nothing but work towards to where I want to be, if that makes sense. Like, bro, I can't even fathom how many times I've had those weird visions when I'm awake. Like, it was not a dream. Like, I've had dreams, of course, but I'm talking about visions, bro, like legit visions where you sit there and you zone out, and it's like God is showing you everything before your eyes. Literally showing you everything. And it kind of feel crazy. And then that same thing that he shows you happens out of nowhere, out of legit nowhere, bro. He does not give you those visions for no reason. You have a better purpose in life, rather than just going to that 9 to 5 every single day. There are 1,500 millionaires made every day. Why can't you be one? Why can't you, bro? Or sis, why can't you be one? Why can't you? You know? You have to sit there, dwell within your thoughts, solitude yourself, and really write down in a notebook. You have to write it down in a notebook, make your vision boards, and you have to sit down and imagine where you want to be. How do you want to do things? I'm talking about detail by detail. You have to be detailed whenever you write these things down. Every millionaire, they write inside that book, bro. Everybody has a book. Everybody has a book, bro. My book is loaded with stuff. My book is loaded, bro. My book is loaded, with a lot of stuff. My book is loaded. You have to get you something to write down, make a vision board, and lock in within yourself. Stop pouring into other people. You can't sit there and pour into somebody else who's not pouring into you. How are you gonna pour into somebody else when your bucket is half empty? Because when you're pouring into somebody else, your bucket is half empty. We're not looking at that as half full. Your bucket is half empty. But when you do your fruitful desires, bro, and you do what you need to do for your life, we look at your bucket as half full because you're growing. God is embedding something into you. You're growing. He's pouring more water in your bucket because he sees you're trying to focus and lock in on him and yourself. And that's all you need to be doing. You shouldn't be doing nothing else but locking in for yourself. Hanging out with these people, going to those parties is not going to make no sense in the end game. We're all doing this for the end game, bro. We're all doing this for the end game. Nobody is doing nothing for no reason. We're doing stuff for the outcome. We're doing it for the outcome. And when you have that desire to do it for the outcome, you will do whatever you need to do day by day to get to the end game. It might not feel like nothing is changing, but I promise it is if you're working every single day. And then you will look back and say, dang, things were different. Things got different. I'm in a different place right now than I was back then. It's because you changed your paradigm and you did those subliminal things every single day. And I would try to sit here and tell you guys like, oh, bro, do this, do that. Bro, I got the money. Bro, look, listen. I'm not a millionaire at all, but I do read a lot, and I listen to a lot of audiobooks and a lot of rich people podcasts, and they all do the same exact thing that normal people aren't doing, bro. Nobody writes in a book no more. Nobody even reads books. Nobody has a vision board, but it's crazy that all these millionaires do, and everything that they want is happening. How is that? They're no different from us. They're literally no different from us. They just have different habits than we do. They don't party. They don't go out and drink, smoke with their friends every day, out on the weekends, bro. No. All of them are so-called selfish. They're not selfish. They're just pointing to themselves. There's nothing wrong with pointing to yourself sometimes, bro. You can't be the superhero for everybody. How you gonna be the superhero for everybody and can't be the superhero to save yourself? You have to save yourself first. Once you save yourself first and you have a good foundation, you can reach your hand down and start pulling people up. Boom, one by one, start pulling people up. Now you got a whole group of people and y'all helping people out. Boom, pulling people up, pulling people up, pulling people up. You can do that. I'm telling you, you can do that. That's how it works. But you have to get on first. I'm telling you, you watching this, you have to get on first. If you don't get on first, then what? You're going to be working all your life, 60 years old, knees hurting, back hurting. Come on, bro. You don't have time. I'm telling you, don't have time, man. You don't. You have to lock in. Have to get it. Don't you want that Rolls Royce? Have Thanksgiving in your back seat. Have Thanksgiving in the back seat. You can be the family's first millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, whatever you want to be. You have to work towards something now, not later on. Right now. Right now. There isn't too much time in this world. People are dying off. Diseases are just going around. Things are happening, bro. Things are happening. So why go out into the world, and risk yourself being hurt or something? You just be at home, locking in for yourself, writing in your journal every single day, working towards where exactly you want to be. I believe you, bro. I believe you. But first, you have to believe within yourself. Because nothing's going to happen if you don't believe within yourself. A lot of people are going to believe you, but you have to believe within yourself. I'm telling you. But yeah, man. I'm out. Love y'all. Need y'all to get right and believe within yourself.